Hello, Jeremy Bailey, Walnut Lake Road, with 585. I'm the other realtor in town that Paul was mentioning. I know you guys have probably been inundated with information, people, in various levels of aggression that speaking against this proposed plant. I'm not going to rehash everything that was said here. I'm a logical thinker. I have an engineering background. In my opinion, there are things that this town can control. I know the council has said in the past that, this is coming down from the state. There are federal or state regulations that we have no choice but to abide by. But when I was recently perusing through a 470-page application that this plant submitted to the state, I realized they want to tie into our town well. They want to tie into our sewer system. They need a zoning change. There are things that I see within this town that, as a town council, I'm urging all of you to speak with the Pasco Utility District, speak with the Burrillville Sewer Commission, and at a minimum tell them to hold off on even, entertaining or approving this power plant to be able to tie in. From what I could see, there are impact studies, legitimate reasons not to allow this to go forward until we can see other, we have other data points that we need. On the economic side of it, a lot of people, I hear a lot of, people in town, they say, oh, this is going to be a good thing, it's going to lower our tax base, it's going to bring jobs. From what I can understand, it's going to be about 24 full-time jobs there. The impact on our residential tax basis, in my opinion, is going to be a negligible amount. I did recently lose a sale. I had a client call me he lives in Riverside. He was looking to put half down on a house that's priced at over $400,000 at 435 East Walnut Lake Road. We were discussing the property. He liked everything about it. And before the conversation ended, he goes, where are they putting the power plant in Burrillville? I said, well, they're proposing to put it up Walnut Lake Road. And by the time he was done, he goes, nah, I'm not interested anymore. And, it completely turned him off. So I think that's going to be one of many negative economic impacts we're going to have on our property values and sales in general. It's going to, me myself, I live in a 2,000 square foot waterfront home, less than 3/4 of a mile from the plant. And, I've recently had it appraised, and I can guarantee you if the appraiser were to come back out, even with the thought of this plant being put in, that's going to have a severe negative impact. God forbid they actually built this plant, it's going to have, and those of us that have, $500,000 homes and more, we see a 10%, 15%, maybe 20% hit on our property values, and that's a big deal. So maybe we're saving the tax base, but we're going to lose the tax base. You guys aren't going to be able to assess me on as much, as well as those of us who value our property values, we upkeep them. We're not going to be able to, offload our property should we decide to move someday. And that is it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Appreciate it.